let's talk about acid reflux for a moment. So, acid reflux is one of the symptoms that we deal with here at Rachel's Tea that are one of the most frequent. It is also kind of the same thing as heartburn in a way because it's all the too much stomach acid coming up from your stomach, getting through that esophageal sphincter into your chest and coming up your throat. So, a lot of times these things get worse in the evening when we lay down to go to bed. Gravity is starting to help because we're going into more of that horizontal position, and the acid that's in our stomach can start to work its way up into our chest. If it's happening in the daytime, that's also a factor. One of the things that causes this is too much acid being produced by our stomachs over time, damaging that esophageal sphincter that's basically at the bottom of your throat, top of your stomach, that allows food to come down and gas to be released when you burp. So when that thing stops working, there's a couple of ways it can happen. Scar tissue can make it pucker and be really tight and closed, or just leave a little bit open. So that's what can lead to either bloating, where that gas becomes trapped and it won't open and let the gas out, or it's just a little bit too open and you're starting to get that acid reflux and heartburn very frequently. So there's two ways that we do this. Number one is free. It is our diet program. And what we do is we actually help you learn to digest foods with stomach enzymes released from your pancreas instead of stomach acid. So the difference is acid is very hard on your body. It's corrosive. Are our bodies made to deal with it every now and again? Absolutely, 100%. But we eat in such a way now because so many foods are so readily available, and we know we need a balanced diet. The trouble is, when our diet is balanced in every meal, every nutrient isn't compatible. So our bodies produce extra stomach acid to help flush everything through and make our digestion start to work and function. But certain enzymes digest certain foods like proteins very well, and we can actually extract more nutrition, less acid is produced. That gives our bodies a chance to heal from those things like these valves getting constant acid and corrosion. So to knock things out quick, something like Tums, if you're having acid reflux or heartburn right now, is extremely helpful. It'll knock it out quickly. Over time, the ingredients in them are not good for your body and they will build up. So you don't want to use that as a long-term solution. It's better to start to separate those carbs and proteins in every single meal. That way, as we're digesting our food, we're extracting the maximum amount of nutrition and we're not harming our bodies in any way. So the other thing that you can do to help protect your gut, if you know you're going to eat something that you aren't supposed to, and by the way, guys, our diet, food plans, everything is available online for free. You can send us a message or you can take our quiz, whatever you want to do. But one thing you can do, if you know you're going to eat a meal that would typically cause you some reflux or problems, take a few slippery elm before the meal. What they are just a little gelatin capsule. It's a natural herb from tree bark, the slippery elm tree. And they're small, they're easy to take, but it mimics the protective mucus of your digestive system, and it helps coat and protect from the meal that you're about to eat from actually having extra stomach acid hit the intestinal walls and hurt your body more. So it's kind of a natural armor, and it's one of the great things that you can do if you choose. Another thing that you can do is Rachel's Digestive Relief Tea. It's calming, it's soothing, and it helps relax and get everything that's down the line less inflamed, and everything starts to feel natural and okay again. So whether you use just the free diet, sleeping in an elevated position, or you want some resources to help knock things out fast. We don't have any affiliation with Tums, but this is something where when you're in the moment and you need it, Tums is a very good solution for that. So is our digestive relief tea and the slippery elm. If you know you're going to eat something that's going to cause some reflux, do that first to help protect your body and give you that natural armor.